vciso-au Cyberwatch, 22nd December 2025. Strategic Cybersecurity Intelligence Brief, powered by vciso-au. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay secure. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable. By Yeswanth DW Report, ANZ, None Australia, None News from Deep Web, Dark Daily Web, European Vegetarian Union Data Breach and Database Sale. The European Vegetarian Union, EVU, the umbrella organisation for vegan and vegetarian associations and societies throughout Europe, has allegedly been compromised. The organisation, which coordinates efforts regarding health, nutrition, consumer protection, and sustainability across the continent, is reportedly the subject of a data sale on a cybercrime forum. A threat actor is offering the organization's database and administrative access for a price of $500. DIF Guadalajara, data breach and source code leak. The Cortex Group claims to have breached the Sistema para el Desarrollo Integral de la Familia de Guadalajara, DIF Guadalajara, a Mexican government agency responsible for social welfare, family development, and community assistance programs. According to the Post, the compromise includes a full dump of the organization's web content and sensitive internal documentation. Institute for Biology of Inland Waters, IBIW data breach and access sale. The Institute for Biology of Inland Waters, IBIW, of the Russian Academy of Sciences, a major research center focused on the ecology and biology of freshwater ecosystems, has allegedly been compromised. A threat actor is currently offering access to the Institute's systems and an associated database for $1,000 on a cybercrime forum. The seller claims to possess sensitive internal records and system credentials related to the Institute's web domain, IBIW.R Institute for Biology of Inland Waters, IBIW data breach and access sale. Pentadiet, New Penta Sal, an Italian health and wellness company specializing in ketogenic diet programs and medical nutrition, has allegedly been compromised. The breach was reported on an underground forum by a threat actor, who claims to have exfiltrated a database containing information on over 137,000 users. Pentadiet, part of the named group, is a prominent provider of functional nutrition services and products throughout Italy. Alleged access for sale to a $200 billion oil and energy company in Western Europe. Alleged sale of access to U.S. logistics, SaaS platform French Chamber of Trades, CMA. Student data allegedly leaked. Alleged sale of data to Al Sadd Sports Club Forum. Post alleges leak of France. Travail Mission Locale. Data. Lines. 1.5 m, size, 862 mm, 100 plus, Cisco secure email devices, exposed to zero-day exploited in the wild. Security researchers have identified at least 120 Cisco Secure Email Gateway and Cisco Secure Email and Web Manager devices vulnerable to a critical zero-day flaw. The vulnerability is tracked as CVE 2025-20393 and is being actively exploited in the wild. No security patch is currently available, leaving affected organizations exposed to compromise. Threat intelligence from the Shadow Server Foundation uncovered the vulnerable devices. These 120 systems are part of a larger group of over 650 Cisco email security appliances accessible from the Internet. The affected products are widely used to filter phishing emails, malware, and other email-borne threats. CVE 2025-20393 impacts Cisco's email security infrastructure, which inspects both inbound and outbound email traffic. Cisco has limited the release of technical exploitation details to prevent widespread abuse. Despite this, active exploitation has been confirmed, indicating real-world attacks are already occurring. Cisco has acknowledged the issue and published an official security advisory. The company urges customers to immediately review configurations and apply temporary mitigation measures. Detailed defensive guidance is available through Cisco's Security Advisory portal. The incident highlights the ongoing risk posed by zero-day vulnerabilities in critical infrastructure systems. A successful compromise could allow attackers to intercept sensitive emails, deploy ransomware, or gain persistent network access. With no patch timeline announced, organizations are advised to monitor for suspicious activity and consider restricting external access until a fix is released. 2. CISA releases new indicators of compromise tied to Brickstorm malware. CISA, in coordination with the NSA and the Canadian Centre for Cybersecurity, Cybercentre, has released updated indicators of compromise, IOCs, and detection signatures for the Brickstorm malware. The update was published on December 19, 2025, expanding the scope of the joint advisory. The latest release includes analysis of 3 newly identified malware samples, bringing the total number of analyzed Brickstorm variants to 11. Brickstorm is assessed to be a highly sophisticated backdoor malware attributed to People's Republic of China, PRC, state-sponsored cyber actors. The malware is used to establish and maintain long-term persistent access within compromised networks. Targeted sectors primarily include government services and facilities and the information technology sector. Brickstorm shows a strong focus on VMware vSphere environments, including VMware vCenter servers and VMware ESXi platforms. Technically, Brickstorm is a custom-built ELF backdoor written in Go and Rust, highlighting advanced development practices. Of the 11 samples analyzed, 8 were Go-based, while 2 of the 3 newly added samples are Rust-based, indicating evolving attacker techniques. According to the joint advisory, Brickstorm provides attackers with broad and deep system control over compromised environments. The malware uses multiple layers of encrypted communication, including HTTPS, WebSockets, and nested TLS, to conceal command and control activity. It also leverages DNS over HTTPS, DOH, and mimics legitimate web server behavior to blend malicious traffic with normal network activity. During a CISA incident response engagement, PRC actors were found to have gained persistent access in April 2024 by deploying Brickstorm on a VMware vCenter server. The attackers compromised 2 domain controllers and an ADFS server, exporting cryptographic keys and maintaining access through at least September 2025. CISA, NSA, and the Cybercentre urge organizations to use the released IOCs, Yarrow rules, Sigma rules, and STIX files, report detections immediately, and strengthen detection and response capabilities against this ongoing state-sponsored threat. 3.25,000 plus. 40 cloud SSO-enabled systems, vulnerable to remote exploitation. The Shadow Server Foundation has identified over 25,000 internet-facing Fortinet devices worldwide, with FortiCloud single sign-on, SSO, functionality enabled. The discovery raises concerns about potential exposure to critical authentication bypass vulnerabilities. Shadow Server recently added fingerprinting capabilities for FortiCloud SSO-enabled systems to its device identification reporting service. This enhancement allows network administrators to quickly identify exposed Fortinet devices. Latest scan results show at least 25,000 IP addresses globally hosting Fortinet devices, configured with FortiCloud SSO enabled. While not all exposed devices are necessarily vulnerable, the findings highlight a significant and attractive attack surface. Organizations receiving exposure alerts from Shadow Server are urged to immediately review their security posture. The alert specifically references CVE 2025-59718 and CVE 2025-59719. These vulnerabilities are critical authentication bypass flaws affecting FortiOS, FortiWeb, FortiProxy, and FortiSwitch Manager products. Both vulnerabilities carry a CVSS v3 severity score of 9.1. The flaws allow unauthenticated remote attackers to bypass FortiCloud SSO using specially crafted SAML messages. Successful exploitation could grant attackers administrative access without valid credentials. Researchers warn that exploited systems could lead to full device compromise, data exfiltration, or deployment of additional malware. Fortinet has released security patches, and customers are strongly advised to upgrade affected systems immediately. As a temporary mitigation, administrators can disable FortiCloud SSO via System Settings or CLI, and organizations are encouraged to register for Shadow Server's free exposure notifications to receive early warnings. Ransomware victims, United States. Cusera International, Business Services, Titan Motor Group, Manufacturing, Dolan Construction, IAPMO, Standards, Public and Professional Organization, Insight, Technology, IT Services and Systems Integrator, Diebel Laboratories, Healthcare, Food Safety Testing, Turnamics, Inc. Manufacturing, Precision Machining, North Star Asset Management, Financial Services, Investment Advisory, Rogitz and Associates, Legal Services, Intellectual Property Law, Springer's Jewelers, Consumer Services, Retail, Colorado Powerline, Inc. Construction, Electrical Infrastructure, Capsum, Manufacturing, Cosmetics and Beauty Technology, Paraguay Turport, Turport Valletta, Turport San Antonio, Transportation, Logistics, Germany Notare, Dr. Heinrich and Dr. Berg, Legal, Notary Services, Zimeda GmbH and Co. KG, Healthcare, Medical Technology, Peru EGP Comunicaciones, SAC, Telecommunications, Belgium, Victoria Benelux, Retail, Distribution, Canada Security, 1. Alarm Systems, Business Services, Security Systems, Kenelex Construction Commerciality, Construction Development, Jordan Integrated Technology Group, ITG, Technology, IT Solutions, Malaysia Fujitsu Component, Malaysia, SDN, BHD, Technology, Electronic Components, United Kingdom RM Medics, Healthcare, Medical Recruitment, Germany, Riga Zahntechnik, Walter Riga Zahntechnisches Labor GmbH, Healthcare Dental Laboratory, DFC Systems, GmbH, Technology, Clinical Software and Digital Workflow, Meyer Lift, GmbH, Manufacturing, Equipment Rental, Peus Münzen, Dr. Busso Peus Nachfolger IK, Consumer Services, Numismatics, Argentina, Publicidad Sarmiento, Advertising, Media Services, Unknown, Hacktivist Media, Bus, Transportation, Logistics. .com, Consumer Services, Sports Analytics and Betting Tools. Final note from vciso-au. Australia and New Zealand remain relatively untouched this week, but the global threat landscape continues to shift. Critical infrastructure, software supply chains, and endpoint security are under siege. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable by Yeswanth Bodeda.